here on the coast. So first, I want to thank my hostesses for inviting me today to come and spend some time with you and be your program speaker. I have to tell you, I'm delighted to be here. This is one of the best parts of my job and the most fun, is to go out and talk with people about my passion, which is fashion and style. So thank you, ladies, for having me. I will tell you, if you enjoyed the presentation today, I do give this presentation to groups. So if you belong to another group, social, civic, professional, I can come and do a presentation. Or if you just want to have your gal pals over for some cocktails and conversation at your house, I do small groups too. My goal today, ladies, really, I just want everybody to have fun. I want you all to have such a good time. Let's talk about clothes and fashion and accessories and just have a wonderful, wonderful day. So if each of you goes home today and says, you know what, lunch was fun, then I did my job. If I can impart some fashion knowledge on you, well, then that's just an added bonus. So my agenda really for today, I'm going to talk to you about being a personal stylist and what we do. And then I'll tell you why that's important. Next, I'll talk to you about my approach as a personal stylist. We're going to talk about some spring and summer trends. I've brought some things for us to look at, so I'll let you know what's hot, what's happening, and what ladies are wearing. Then I've got a fun exercise, so I will need 2 volunteers, so everybody be thinking about it. If you need an extra cocktail for a little liquid courage, that's fine. We are recording today's presentation, so I put this on my social media. If you're shy and don't want to be seen, that's okay. You can stay in your chair, but just want to let everybody know we are recording. And then we're going to do what I love most, which is style and shop. So the pieces I brought today are available for purchase, just so you know. One thing, ladies, I do want to ask, please feel free to participate. I would love for y'all to ask questions. Tell me what's on your mind about fashion and style. Please engage. The more you participate, the more fun we're going to have. And you'll see I'm very casual. If you have a question, just raise your hand. But I will stop intermittently in case we have questions. Oh, that one I can't help you with, but okay. So, when I met Melissa Chrisman in November at the Holiday Boutique, I told her what I did. And she said, Carla, I didn't even know there was anybody on the coast who does what you do. So you may ask, well, Carla, what do you do as a personal stylist? So as a personal stylist, it is our job to create an image for an individual through physical presentation and mainly wardrobing. And the way we do that is to learn about your tastes. What do you like? What do you not like? I'd like to know your goals. I would like to know about your lifestyle, your needs. So once we have that conversation and get all of that together, we can create a head-to-toe image for you. And I say head-to-toe because we're also going to look at hairstyle, skin tone, body type. We also work with wardrobe arrangement, so we can help you with that as well. So that's really what we do, and we do it because we're trying to create the most wonderful and beautiful image of you that we can. And I'm going to use the coined term, we want you to live your best life. So that's truly what a stylist does. So you might say, well, okay, Carla, that's fine, but you know what? I have a casual coastal lifestyle. I hang out with my girlfriends at the yacht club once a month and have lunch and drinks. I don't really need an image. Well, let's talk about that. So when you leave the house and you go out in public, you are showing your personal style. And everybody has personal style. So when you throw on a t-shirt and a pair of sweatpants and flip-flops and run up to Walmart because you forgot something on the grocery list, guilty, you are showing the world your style. Scary as that is. So that's why your stylist needs to help you. So we want to create that beautiful image because when you are out in public and you're showing your style, you are truly showing who you are and what you do. And that's important for a few reasons. When you have a put together style, your look is more relevant, it is more modern, and you will be fashionable. And what that translates into is intention. And when you dress and present yourself with intention, that's very powerful, right? Because, and I'm sure most of the ladies in the room are guilty of this, and it's just looking great. You know how you have that friend that no matter what, she always looks perfect. And you kind of want to kick her a little bit, right? Her hair always looks good, no bad hair day, my hair crazy in the humidity, her skin flawless, makeup perfect, but she's kind of that wow. And that's what we do as stylists, is create your wow. So that's why what we do is important. And when you look like that, you will have more self-esteem and it builds your self-confidence. And those are two very, very powerful things, right? Because when you look good, you feel good, right? So has anybody ever heard that old saying, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy? Which is true. So ladies, when you look and feel your best, that exudes from you. And it makes you kind of pay it forward, right? Because your happiness will flow over into the people around you. So that's why we do what we do. Now, my approach to personal styling is this. I believe everybody in the world, every single human being, has something naturally beautiful about them. Everybody. Joanne, I heard that. So, I like to bring out a person's natural beauty. Find out what that is, put it to the forefront, right? Because God made us and we're in His image and He's beautiful, as are we. And here's why I like natural beauty. For one, it's very easy, right? It's just naturally you. You didn't have to do anything. You were born with it. It's also low maintenance. So for example, if you have beautiful eye color, you don't even have to try. You don't have to do anything. The eyeballs in your head. They're there. It's done. So I like to bring out natural beauty. And for some people, it's very physical. Like I said, maybe it's eye color, or it could be really like thick, gorgeous hair. Some ladies have beautiful nail beds, right? With gorgeous hands and fingers. For some people, it's more intrinsic. You might know people that have a charismatic personality, or they're very outgoing, very vivacious. That's very pretty about people, right? You might know somebody who is humble and has a very kind and loving spirit. That also is very beautiful. So that's my job, to figure it out and bring it out. And there's 3 ways I do that. Through observation, conversation, and execution. So before I take any job, I do a 30-minute complimentary consultation with that individual. Because I need to truly find out, what do you want? What are we trying to accomplish here? What's the goal? And as we're talking, whether it's in person or virtually, I'm looking for those naturally beautiful features. And you know what? They just jump right out. I don't even have to look that hard. So we'll have that conversation. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to give you recommendations, but I really want to hear what you think. If we're looking at creating image, then I want to know, what do you think are your best features? If we're looking at redoing your closet, tell me your #1 challenge when getting in your closet. So we'll have that conversation, and then I go to work, and I put a plan together, and I execute it. some other services that you'll find personal stylists offering. So I told you we do image creation through wardrobing. Something else I do is what I call a closet audit. And as everybody's cringing. So what I'll do is I meet with you. We're going to look at your closet or closets. We're going to go through and figure out what needs to stay, what needs to go. You might have some pieces that need a slight alteration. We'll put those to the side. Then I am going to organize your closet, and I'm going to show you how to rotate your clothes so you never have to have me again come back and do a closet audit. And I will tell you this, I didn't get permission from the lady, but she is a member here and part of your group, and I did a closet audit for her. So she gives me the green light. I can tell you who it is. But I also do a closet revisit. So all that is, if what we did kind of got away from you and you find yourself kind of waving your hand, you need more help, I'll come back and we'll go through it again. I also do a wardrobe boost. So let me tell you what that is. Show hands. Who has walked into their closet full of clothes and went, I have nothing to wear? Right? Do we all, I think like every hand is up. Yeah. So we'll just go with, I have nothing to wear at this moment. And then your husband looks at you like you have three heads. How possibly can you say you have nothing to wear? My husband happens to be in the back and he can vouch for that. So a wardrobe boost is where I'll come in, we're gonna go through your closet, we're only gonna work with the clothes that you own, and I am gonna put together multiple outfits for you. We're gonna take a picture of each outfit with your cell phone, so therefore you have a digital album of everything that we did. So the next time you go in your closet and say, ugh, I have nothing to wear, yes you do. Pull your phone out, we've got all your outfits right there. I also do in-person shopping appointments. I can meet people in person, I can do it virtually as well. I do body and skin type consultation, and I give fashion advice. So those are just some of the things that I do, but what's most important to me is to tailor my services to you and what you need. And that's what we do when we consult. All right, ladies, let me just stop right here and see if anybody has questions. Yes.
So when you said you consult, do you, everybody probably wants to know, like, do you charge a flat rate, or do you, like, say, I want you to come to my closet, and is that a certain rate?
Yes, so excellent question. If you didn't hear, Beverly said basically how do you charge? What do you do? So like I told you, the 30-minute consultation is free, that's complimentary. And then once I get in to see what we're doing, so I'll give you an example. If you say, Carla, I really need a closet audit, like I gotta get rid of stuff. I need to see your closet before I can tell you how much that service would be. So you may have one closet, you may have 3 closets I need to get in. So that's why we're going to have the consultation. I go back and put a plan together and I will submit it to you for your approval. And at that point, I will quote you my rate.
Okay, so it doesn't start until then?
Right, so I will tell you and you can say Carla great or, So thank you, Beverly, great question. Okay, so I think I'm going to move on to spring and summer trends, if everybody would like to do that. Okay, so the first trend I want to talk about, I feel like I'm getting a little bit. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. The first trend I'm going to talk about is stripes. And to me, stripes are very classic. It's not really a trend. It's like gingham check or polka dots or florals, right? We see that. But this spring and summer, we are going to see bold stripes. I mean big and I mean bright. So here's an example just of a little striped shirt I have. If you'll notice, we've got the stripes are a little different here at the V-neck. So you may see that. You may see stripes that are somewhat mixed. Now, most of you know that a vertical stripe makes us look long and lean. A horizontal stripe will create width. So every time I say that, somebody says, why in the world do I want to create width, Carla? I am trying to minimize my width. So here's an example with this sweater. So notice your stripes, the bright stripes are across the bust and at the hem. Then we've got some darker stripes here, and then it goes to the light. So it's an ombre effect, that's what that's called. When you put this sweater on, these stripes are so strategically placed, it automatically gives you an hourglass figure, like that. And all you have to do is put it over your head. I have 2 customers that bought this sweater, both plus size ladies, and I can tell you, when they put it on, they looked amazing. I've never seen their figure look so nice. In fact, they look so good, I bought the sweater myself. Now let's talk about another trend that I just love. It's so apropos for us, and that is beachwear. So ladies, you've probably been wearing this for years. They just nationally have said beachwear is a trend. So you've been stylish all this time and you didn't know it. So one thing that we're looking at is kimonos. You can see I'm wearing one today, so kimonos are going to be very cute. And y'all, don't just stop at clothing. Throw this on over your swimsuit. I would use it as a cover-up. The one I happen to be wearing, this one is reversible. So you'll get an animal print on one side, and then you have the floral on the other. And of course, swimwear. How could we live on the coast and not have our swim? So we've got some fun accessories. Again, the kimono, you've got the little perio wrap. So notice our colors. We're seeing brights. Even with the black, we've got big floral print. Another thing that we're going to see is crochet. So if everybody can see these pants I'm holding up, these are really cute. They've got a crochet insert, kind of light and airy for us that have humidity of 110% most of the time. So, you know, and you'll see this detailed pants, tops, and, you know, one thing, ladies, I like to say, for gals who really are more of a minimalist, use these fun little trends to dress up a top or a bottom. All the work is done for you. You just slip the pant on. This happens to be elastic waist. It's a pull-on. Ladies, it doesn't get simpler, I have to say.
What size is that one?
This is a small.
So, 1, 2, 3, that's not teaching.
No, this is Lee Tracy, and I'm sorry, but this one's mine. So, can't have it.
Carla, where are these clothes from? Do you sell these or what?
Excellent question. So Amy just asked, where are these clothes from? So I do have my own personal styling business. I also work 2 days a week at Lee Tracy Boutique over in Ocean Springs, if anybody's been there. So I did bring some Lee Tracy clothes for you today. I am also a virtual and kit stylist part-time for Chico's. So I hope some of you recognize the brand. We're not lucky enough to have one here on the coast, but now we do, because I'm your storefront. So I do have Chico's clothes as well, and everything here, ladies, can be purchased, and if we need to order anything for you, I can do that too. So thank you, Amy, good question. Also for our beachwear, ladies, look for sweaters with an open weave, open stitch. You know, you can throw it over a tank or a cami. Again, I would throw this over my swimsuit. Beverly's asking, do you have to wear a cami or a tank? And this one, you do. Because even if you wore a nude colored bra, I think your stitch is a little big. I mean, you know, some women may not, but my recommendation is yes, please do. Another trend we're seeing, which I love and I think is super fun, is fringe and fray. So I have these cute little pants, which hopefully you can see there's a little fray at the bottom. Normally we see a lot of fray on denim. You know, you probably notice like the fringy fray hems, which is fine. Again, you're gonna see it in other pieces. I know some women say, you know, Carla, that's just not really a trend I embrace. It's a little too casual or too edgy. So I will say this, if you don't want to wear it in your clothes, use it in an accessory. So you might want a handbag that's got a little fringe at the bottom. We're seeing a lot of tassel earrings. You'll see earrings with fringe. So if you ever see a trend that you don't particularly want to wear in clothing, use it in an accessory.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
For those of us who have legs shorter than the pants, how is the take-up go without ruining the design?
Okay, so Margaret is asking, what about ladies who are petite? How do we alter and still keep that cute look? So there's two things about that. One, for you ladies that are petite, I really hope that you have an excellent seamstress. Alterations can be your best friend. You do have to find somebody good to do that. I actually had a lady, but she has moved away. Most recently, she retired and moved to Texas. So I'm still on the lookout for a good alterations lady. So you're either gonna have to get them altered. Chico's does have a complete collection that is strictly petites. So if there's a brand that you love, I would recommend looking to see if they have petites. Another thing, I'm glad you brought this up, Margaret. Chico's makes pants in different lengths. So they do a full length, they do an ankle length, they do a crop. I am very tall, so when I put on the full length pant in a regular size, it is an ankle length on me. If I put on the ankle length, which I have on today, I don't know if everybody can see me, it is more of a crop. So I have to order tall from Chico's, otherwise my pants are shorter. But in saying that, and I'm so glad Margaret you brought that up, we're seeing all different pant lengths right now. So you can go crop, you can go ankle, you can go full length, and you can even go long, so it hangs over your shoe. And that's what's really nice about right now, is you can kind of get away with that a little bit more so than in the past. We also have sheer fabrics. Y'all, sheer is very in style. That you can see this little top I brought is just more casual, but the look that I love is like a mesh top over a tank or a cami. I think it's so polished. I think it's so feminine. It's very Jackie O to me, and I love that look. But don't just stop at your tops, ladies. You'll see it in dresses. You're going to see pants that have sheer inserts in them. So that's a great, if you're somebody that just doesn't really like to show a lot of skin, even if it's under mesh, look for it in your pant. So my last trend as far as clothing is cutouts. Cutouts, ladies, are big, which I love because it is so blasted hot here all the time. It's nice to get a little air. So think of our cold shoulder trend. You've probably seen it the last couple of years where the shoulder is cut out. You may have a piece that has the keyhole cut in the front. There are some like dresses and tops where you're gonna see a big V cut out in the back. So air conditioning, great. And the way I'm gonna tell you to wear this trend, add a little shimmer to your exposed areas. You can do it two ways. You can get a body powder with shimmer. I will tell you, I use a product called Liquid Glow, and it's almost like foundation, but it's even lighter. And it just has a little shine to it. So again, I just put it on those exposed areas. And ladies, it just gives you a lovely glow. That dewy skin that I had 20 years ago that I don't have anymore. Well, thank goodness it's in a bottle now. So next I want to talk about colors. What colors are we seeing right now for spring and summer? Well, ladies, the first one is candy colors. And I would say, think about when you were a kid and you'd go to the fair. And remember, you'd get cotton candy and candied apples, brights. If you're not sure exactly what colors those are, just go to Walmart and get a bag of Skittles and a bag of Starburst and you're done. That's your color palette. So we're gonna see a lot of brights. I personally love it with white pants, a white jean. Certainly you can wear it with denim, black if you need to dress it up for an event. But we're gonna see a lot of brights. Another color palette we're seeing is going to be pastels, and some of you have probably already seen that or own it. I'll tell you my 3 favorite ways to wear pastel this season. First, I like it from head to toe. So you can see I've got this pink jean. I would do it with a pink t-shirt, and then I'd probably do a white belt and a white sandal or a white tennis shoe, depending how dressy I want to be. The other way you can do a pastel is have this pastel bottom and pair it with a pastel top of a different color. So I might wear my pink jean with a light aqua top. Something like this. And the last way that I would wear my pastel, I would pick another brighter color in that same color family. So I might do my pink jean with my hot pink shirt. And to me, I would probably do this with an animal print belt. Not sure how much y'all can see. But I would do something like that and then an animal print slide. But of course, you could go more monotone if you like. So let's talk about jewelry. We haven't talked about jewelry yet. So one big trend that we're seeing is hoop earrings. And ladies, I feel sure most of you already have that in your jewelry box. So again, like beachwear, we're there. Been there, done that. The theme that we see right now in jewelry is truly go big or go home. Everything is big and oversized, and we're loving it. So I just want to show you a couple hoop earrings. Hoop earrings do not have to be heavy. There are some designers now that are making very, very lightweight earrings, which I love, because certainly we don't like that hole to start drooping. So one vendor we carry at Lee Tracy is called Sheila Fajal. You may be familiar. So I just brought a couple pairs that y'all could look at. These are very large earrings, but they are very lightweight. So when you're done eating, come up to the table, because I really want you to pick them up and hold them. You wouldn't even know you had them on, light as a feather. We're also seeing chunky chokers. And I love a chunky choker. And I'll tell you, I'm a jewelry gal. I will throw 15 pieces of jewelry on myself and walk out the door like I'm Queen Elizabeth. Like, I love jewelry. And big, big, big. So, our chunky chokers. Sure, you think it was an earring? You guys were like, hey, that's right. No, this is our chunky choker. It's called a fringe waterfall, is what Chico's calls this. So I'll tell you a little trick with chunky chokers. Here's another reason I like them. I'm what you call a pear shape, which means I am thinner through the bust line and the waist, and I carry my width in my bottom half and my hips. If you are a pear shape, we want to draw the eye up, right? We don't want anybody staring down here. Don't look at my big old hips. I want you to look here. So when we can add embellishment and detail to your neckline, to your face, the eye comes up and it minimizes and hides your width on the bottom. So that's a reason I love a chunky choker. And I'll tell you the opposite. So if you had a frame that we call the inverted triangle, or the ice cream cone effect, then that means you're going to carry your width through your shoulders, probably your bust. You're going to come in smaller at the waist, and then come down with a very, very slim hip. So if that's the case, remember, we always want to create hourglass. That's the perfect figure. Then we're going to add width on your bottom half. So we may do an A-line skirt. We might do a wide leg pant. So there are little tricks that you can use to really make your body look its best. So chunky chokers are my best friend right now. And I can tell you ladies, this is on sale with Chico's for $19.99, and I have a set of matching earrings. So here are the earrings. Remember what I said? Big. I also brought some hula hoops, and I don't know if y'all are familiar. They come in a lot of different colors. This is kind of a new up-and-coming vendor. We see her being very popular going forward, but again, very, very light. The next thing I'll talk about is the multi-layered necklace. And again, ladies, we've seen this for the last couple of seasons.
Pretty.
So there's two ways to do it. You could just buy one that's already made up, which is easy, 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 right? So I've got a necklace here, 3 different strands. You put it on, you've got your multi-layered link look. The nice thing is designers are now making it where some of these links come off entirely. So I could take off the chain and just go like this. So it's one necklace you can wear several different ways. So if you're more of a, I just need to buy it, put it on and get out of the house, here's a good option for you.
Is that kind of gold?
I actually ordered this online, so that's a good question. I don't think it comes in gold. The other thing you can do, if you're a little bit more creative, is the DIY effect, do it yourself. So if you want to do a multi-layered look, I'm going to tell you to go into your jewelry box and get 3 necklaces. We're going to get one that is a choker length, right here. Get another one that's kind of that mid-length, that's going to be about a 20, 22 inch, and then get a very long one like a 32 inch. Put them all on together and you've just made a multi-layered look just for you. The last accessory trend I'm going to talk about are stackable bracelets. And ladies, the reason I did not wear stacked bracelets today is because they can be loud. So I didn't want you to hear clanking the whole time I was talking. So I'm sure you've seen them. You could get, again, we can go with one piece. You can buy a bracelet that is coiled, or maybe it's several strands that has a clasp. And if they're different colors, that's great, because again, it looks like you just stacked a bunch of bracelets. Some vendors will have a bundle you can buy, so for one price they'll have several bracelets glued together. Or again, just DIY it, do it yourself. So if you do that, I'm going to tell you to grab a cuff, a bangle, and a round stretch bracelet. Put them all on and you just made your stacked bracelet look. And those, again, are probably things you already have in your jewelry box.
I have a question.
Margaret's got another question, good.
I've been paying attention. Okay. I read or heard that the slim leg pant was going out and we were gonna have to start wearing a little wider leg pants. Is that true?
Thank you, Margaret. Excellent question. So ladies, Margaret said, I've read where the slimmer leg is going out and that we're going for wider legs. Absolutely. I feel like I should just sit down, eat lunch, and give Margaret my microphone. So yes, great question, Margaret. So thank you for being that student. I think you all know the skinny jean. We heard skinny jeans forever. Skinny, 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 skinny jean. And quite honestly, I just wasn't a huge fan personally, just because again, it gets so hot down here. I hate that fabric like sticking to me. So wider cuts are in. You are going to see more flares. You're going to see cropped flares. So again, to me that's very breathable, very easy with our climate. Love it. Now, there was a big debate about the skinny jean in the last year or two, and is it going away or are we keeping it? Ladies, it's going to become a staple in your wardrobe. Just like capri pants. Remember years ago, the capris were in, everybody had capri pants, and then we were all like, oh no, I have 15 pair of these things, and now I have to give them away because they're out of style. Your skinnies will not be out of style, but yes, our wider legs are coming back. Thank you, Margaret, excellent question. All right, so what other questions, lady, about trends, anything you're seeing? I did tell Beverly if anybody had something in their closet that they wanted to bring and need some styling advice. Happy to help you out.
Yeah, I didn't tell anybody that.
That's okay. If you're wearing something and you want it.
Are you gonna talk about shoes?
I would love to talk about shoes. Yes, so I will tell you ladies, I don't typically bring shoes to my presentations just because it's a lot. And you know, I've worked my poor husband to death, so if I told him, hey, go get 80 shoe boxes, he would probably die. So yeah, so let's talk about shoes. Who remembers jellies from back in the day? Ladies, jellies are back. We are gonna see jellies. And I remember my jellies from high school. I love those things. I wore them all the time. You're gonna see jellies We're also gonna see a platform sandal. So what I mean by that is it comes on a thick platform and will have some kind of strap or overlay. So the thicker, the better. You will see platforms this season. Again, for me personally, don't love it because I'm already like 9 feet tall. So if I put a platform on, I'd probably hit my head going out the door. But for my petite ladies, they love that platform. Also, you're going to see puffy sandals. And I don't know if you've seen that yet in the stores, they are out. So a strap will actually be stuffed. So it's just a big stuffed strap. And they're coming in thong sandals, we're seeing them straps. So look for puffies. And I can tell you, Target has a fabulous pair. It's a flat with just the 2 puffy thong pieces. And they're lovely. I tried them on. I have really bad feet. They were fine. $24.99. So head over to Target. They have puffy sandals. TJ Maxx. Yes. And last but certainly not least are slides. And hopefully you all have seen those. And it's just the shoe with a piece on, and you literally just slide into it and walk out. Okay. Other questions? These are good questions.
Pants length.
Pants length. So let's talk about that. You are going to see all of it this season, ladies. You will see, my mom used to call them pedal pushers. Does anybody remember that? Right? To the knee. So you're going to see shorts. You know, some are very short. For I think most of us in this room, we're probably going to not go any shorter than a 5-inch. But you'll see inseams from a 5-inch to a 7-inch, a 10-inch. I have a 13-inch inseam short here today. So, and that's really to the knee. Some ladies, you know, just say, Carla, I don't like to show my legs. I have had ladies that have had skin cancers removed and therefore prefer a longer short. So yes, the pedal pusher length is in. We're going to see the crop, which is what I have on. We're going to see the ankle length, and we will see a full length. You can even go very long over your platform sandal to the floor. Yes?
So is the basic black cocktail dress still in, but is there something else?
Perfect. So I hope everybody heard that is the basic black cocktail dress. I call it the LBD, little black dress. If you've seen that still in, absolutely. It is a classic. It is timeless. It is there. And so you said, is there something else? What I would do with my LBD, I'm going to put a chunky choker on it because I know that's very stylish. I might find a strappy sandal that's in a platform. So you can always update that piece by using accessories. That's something that, you know, I love to do. If you have a favorite piece that is timeless and classic. And again, I would say my other answer to that is look for that sheer fabric that I talked about earlier. Do a lovely like overlay mesh blouse. Do a very nice like silk tank underneath, and you can dress that up with, you know, a black linen wide leg pant would look fabulous. And then grab some very updated jewelry to go with it. Again, probably I would do like a big earring, the very light ones that I showed you. I would love that look, very classic. Excellent question, yes?
As far as shorts go, you know, like mid, size, makes me comfortable. But in the past, I don't know, 15 or 20 years, shorts have been kind of tapered to your leg. That doesn't look good on me, because I'm like you, I'm a painter. But I used to look good in shorts, and I still have a couple pairs of shorts that, you know, have a waistband, and they have a little tuck in the front.
Yeah.
And the legs were not close to your skin, I mean, they were a little.
Like a straight leg.
Well, they were a little bit wide.
Oh.
So the legs were skinny coming out of this.